This is ITV News with Kylie Pentelow.
Good evening. Manchester United fans have broken into their own stadium and stormed the pitch in protest at the ownership of the club, forcing the postponement of today's match against Liverpool. Thousands gathered outside Old Trafford in anger at the Glazer family's support of the European Super League. At times, flares were set off and there were confrontations with police. It came ahead of a crucial match which United need to win to stop Manchester City claiming the league title. From Old Trafford, Skudder reports.
Oh my God! United!
Even the protesters were stunned it got to this point. Hundreds of them on the pitch, climbing the goal frame, even scoring goals, unchallenged. Just 2 hours before Manchester United were due to face Liverpool at Old Trafford, this was a security breach never before seen at a Premier League ground. Outside, stadium staff were outnumbered and confused.
What happened earlier? Did they get inside? How did they get inside?
This was a coordinated mission in the city centre. United and Liverpool's coaches were prevented from leaving their hotels by a crowd of protesters. There was no way this match would now start on time, if at all.
We had to make a stand. We don't want anything violent, we don't want anybody hurt or whatever, but we've been ignored for too long and we feel there's nothing else we can do.
The fans, we're the ones who care about the club, that's why we're here now, because we want them out. They don't care about the club. We don't need to be governed and controlled by Americans. They've got their own sports, get on with it.
The aim was disruption, a protest against the American Glazer family who own United and recently tried and failed to take them into a European Super League. There's no doubt that the majority of United fans want change at their club, but there are differing opinions on the best way to achieve that goal. The Premier League reacted with a statement saying, "We understand and respect the strength of feeling but condemn all acts of violence, criminal damage and trespass, especially given the associated COVID-19 breaches. We sympathise with the police and stewards who had to deal with a dangerous situation that should have no place in football." Trouble broke out among the mob outside Old Trafford. Barriers were hurled at police, bottles were thrown and there were some injuries. Police eventually turned up in enough numbers to regain some control tonight. There are questions for them, though, over why they were seemingly so woefully unprepared for a protest on this scale.
So, Chris, a security breach, a postponed match, just how significant is everything we've seen at Old Trafford this afternoon?
Unprecedented, really, Kylie. The European Super League, it was a fortnight ago, wasn't it, when it was first announced, and 2 days later that was stopped by the fans. Fan power winning again tonight, but not in the way we would have envisaged. It was pretty nasty, the scenes about an hour and a half ago, the violence as the police tried to move the fans away. I did speak to one fan who said it was always their intention to get this game stopped, disrupted. There was a protest about a week ago here where fans just gathered, as we saw at other clubs as well, but it was major disruption. They came here to stop this game and they succeeded, which does raise numerous questions. Will the Glazers, who own the club, how will the sponsors associated with them react to that? Will the Premier League punish Manchester United? And more than that, really, the policing. They were very slow to react today. The game was due to be kicking off at 4:30, and it was only then that they started to move the fans away, and that's when the violence broke out. Not a great day for football.
Skudder, thank you.